Good evening, everyone. I am Dheeraj Yadav. My question is, after so many reforms and improvements in the ease of doing business, why has India still not been able to achieve double-digit growth? Sir, 7-8% growth was there during Congress rule also, but it was riddled with lot of corruption and indecisiveness. And sir, without double-digit growth, I don't think we will be able to close the gap with China. And
Well,
sir, my
sorry.
second question. Sir, cities are the engines of growth and they also generate the majority of the GST of their respective states. Like in southern India, most of the states have one big city, but in North India, apart from Delhi NCR, there is no other big city. So why don't government build one big city each in Rajasthan, UP and Haryana to boost growth? Thank you, sir.
Thank you, young man. Incidentally, 7-8% growth which you are talking about in the Congress government happened at the back of indiscriminate bank lending, where we pump priced the economy only for a couple of years or so, which actually became the bane of India. 2 years from there, we became a fragile five economy. So growth has to be calibrated based on the capacity of the economy to be able to absorb that growth. It has to be on the back of, it's like good growth and sometimes growth which is temporary but causes pain in the long run. So I think what we have been focused on is sustainable growth. We have been focused on creating the building blocks for growth in the long run and based on the capacity along with what the international scenarios are able to absorb. And a case in point is 2013-14. We artificially strengthened our rupee by taking FCNRB bonds at phenomenally higher interest costs, and landed up in such a soup in terms of the entire international equation that the economy was on the verge of brink of collapse in 2014 when we came into government. I remember there was a lot of talk that we should come out with a white paper. Correct. And let the world know and let the countrymen know how bad the situation was and what we had inherited. But Prime Minister Modi took the right path in saying that, you don't disclose your cards and show yourself to be a weak nation. You have a problem, we'll resolve the problem. We'll struggle, but we'll resolve the problem. So I think that has held us in good stead and we are on the right path. But for COVID of 2 years, we would have been in a much brighter spot today. I really like your point about the cities. Creating new cities is about having land of that nature, and it's a very long drawn affair. Having said that, it's not a bad idea. We should look at having some new cities, but it'll have to be a collective effort in many ways with the local population and the central state government. We saw that Amravati, which was sought to be created as a new city, didn't come up successfully. Land laws, land acquisition laws are quite different today than from the past. I think Prime Minister Modi's idea of creating smart cities from within the existing cities, improving the infrastructure and taking them forward through greater growth on the peripheries of the cities, through better connectivity, better infrastructure. So today, Delhi is no more Delhi, it's expanding not only to Gurgaon and Noida and Faridabad, but on the other side it's gone even beyond Meerut, Greater Noida and beyond. Jewar Airport will come up, a whole new center will get connected to Delhi with 30-minute travel time. Yeah. We are now having this metro network expanding rapidly in about 25 cities already across the country. So infrastructure is our calling card, and with that calling card, I think lives in the cities will improve significantly.